So my name is Ian. I'm going to be your host for today's Cheche podcast session with the lovely Miss Andiyah. Is that the right pronunciation for the name?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you could start there.
About my name?
Yeah.
Right. So, hey, my government names are Gabrielle Andiyah. That's Andia. But then when I decided that I was going to become an artist, I changed the spelling of Andia to Andyah. The Yah is, you know how they call God Yahweh? Mm-hmm. So it's...
Oh, okay.
I wanted to have an aspect of God within my name.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that's it in regards to my name.
No, it's nice. So is there like a difference, maybe parallels between you, the person, and you, the artist? Or Andiyah, the person, and Andiyah, the artist?
Andiyah, the artist. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think the only difference is just the name. How I am as an artist is how I am in real life as Gabby, how everybody else knows me as. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Gabby.
Gabby.
Oh, mm-hmm. Your friends know you as
My
Gabby.
friends know me as Gabby.
Okay,
yes.
Nice. That's really nice. All right. During the session, you talked a lot about production.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm curious to know how your journey has been. If you're like those garage band people, and then you know. What are you on right now? What tools are you using? Stuff like that. Yeah.
I love talking about my production journey. There's a song that I'm going to perform after this session that was solely produced on my phone. Like every little piano, every little string instrument, every little trumpet sound you hear was produced on my phone. And I used to, I still do use it. I use this software called BandLab. I discovered it in like 2017, 2018. Yeah. And I started just making too small songs. And one song that I haven't performed it today, but it's a song that so many people love. It was written during COVID season. And that was the first proper song I produced on my phone. So yeah, it was just, I knew how to do it on my phone and I knew how to work BandLab. I think I'm a BandLab maestro. I can do anything on that app. But I told myself that I want to explore how good I can do it as a producer. Yeah. And so I once downloaded FL Studio on my laptop. I opened it. I said, nope, this is not for me. I don't know what the ghetto this is, but it wasn't for me. Then I heard about Santuri East Africa. Yeah. And so I applied and I got in and they took me through Ableton. It's another DAW. They took me through Ableton and I fell in love with it. I think, I can't remember, Mbilo, how long was it? 6 weeks? It was 6 weeks. 6 weeks for intermediate. So yeah, Mbilo and I did the first together.
Oh, nice.
Also an amazing producer. But yeah, like the first... I think even on week 2, I was already getting a grasp of like the DAW. And I was like, this isn't hard. You open a DAW and you see so many things happening. You're like, But now it's like light work. It's so natural. So yeah, like when I was doing that song, what song was it? The one with Diana, Emancipation. That was the first one that I produced fully after class. Okay. From my beginner's class. Nice. And now I try to produce as much, like more than twice a week. It's not always easy, but yeah, I've been producing like as regularly as I can since then.
Is it mostly your own work or you experiment with other people's work as well?
In regards to production?
Yeah.
It's mostly my own work. Yeah. If you like Wakindi listening to what I was singing here, I don't have a specific genre. I listen to a lot of different music. I listen to folk music from Germany that I don't understand, but I resonate with. So even when producing, I try to add a little bit of all those elements. Yeah. So it's just an extension of who I am or who I feel I am as an artist. Nice. Yeah.
Go-to instrument?
Go-to instrument. Actually, I play the guitar. I've been playing the guitar since I was...
Play something for
hey, calm down. I've never played... You know, when I knew I was going to do this Cheche, in my heart, actually, I had said that I was going to do a song at least, like I would play
On guitar.
with Rick backing me up. But then I didn't have time to learn, so I said maybe next time. But yeah, I've been playing guitar since I was 14. I'm not good at it. I don't practice anymore. It's true. I'm really not. I just know a few chords, and I used to write most of my songs with those specific chords. You know? Yeah, so it's guitar and the keys sometimes when I just need to lay down some inspo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what are the majority of your songs based off of? Like which instrument?
Right. So I think I would say guitar because when I started playing the guitar, I used to write a lot on my guitar.
Yeah.
Every single thing would play in my head and I'd go and try it on the strings and then I'd write my song from that. But Devious Dan actually was written on keys. Like I sat down on the 26th of December 2021. I sat down and I was just tin, 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 tin. And when I was done, I put it into BandLab and then I sent it to Rick so that he can learn it on the guitar.
Nice.
And then, yeah, the song was born.
Interesting. Devious Dan.
Yes.
There's a story there.
Devious Dan. Wow, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it happened to me, but you know, it can happen to. I write stories based off of people's experiences mostly, not just mine.
Right.
So it's a song about, you know, when you've left a relationship where you are very much blinded by the things that this person did, and then you leave and you're like, oh, whoa. I was in such a terrible space, but now I'm like glowing. I'm looking good, you know. Hey, I was gonna curse. Sorry. You're like, now I don't have anything to do with you, Dan. I don't want anything to do with you, Dan. I'm done. You know. So I'm done, Dan. I'm done, Dan. Yeah. So it's basically that. But then it was also written after many months after I'd gone through a breakup, and I think I was also just projecting sort of into the track. I remember the first time I performed the song to the friends of my ex. They looked at me.
Wow.
They looked at me like, who is Dan? And I was like, no one. What do you mean? Yeah. But it's not fully about, it's just a mix of experiences and then also my small projections into the track. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just curious to know whether you project a lot of happiness. Like what moods do you put into your songs? And like you said, you know, maybe you're just a good observer or how's that?
I think when I'm writing, most of the time I don't write from a place of how I'm feeling, just whatever comes into my mind. I'm a really good writer. Yeah, I think there's a song I did, Prayer. That one was written from my mood, you know. But there's songs where I just listen to a track and a word pops in my head and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to write about this. Emancipation that we wrote with Diana, that day was a very stressful day for the both of us. And we're just like, let's see how we can channel. So sometimes it's based off of like real life moods. Sometimes it's just based off of vibe. Right. You know, or like a word. What do I feel like writing? There's a track that came out recently. Shout out Tangaza, a project that I did with Tangaza. When the WAV file was sent, the producer had named it Take Control. And I was like, I don't know what to name the song. Let me take that word or the name Take Control and write a song based off of that. So that is how Take Control came to be.
Nice.
Yeah, so it just depends.
It's good to understand your process, basically how you approach your writing and also just how you channel that through the work. Yeah. So I would like to also ask, in general, from probably, do you have a favorite artist?
Can I name a bunch?
Yeah, knock yourself
Okay.
out.
I love Yeba.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Yeba.
Yeah.
I love her so much. So very much.
Yes.
I constantly just sit in my house, sing her songs, sing along, try to do her runs because she runs crazy. Like she does marathons with her voice. It's so crazy. But yes, I love Yeba. Of course, I love Beyonce. I think she pushes me. Like when I listen to her songs and I'm singing along, I'm forced to do what I don't think I can do on a daily. So I use her for vocal practice.
Nice. Do you know that Mozart sold more records in 2016 than Beyonce?
Really?
Yeah.
Mozart. I mean,
Yeah. Anyway.
okay. I don't know, girl. But yeah, there's Beyonce. There's, now that you mentioned Mozart, I remember there's an artist, a composer that I really love. His name is Arturo Marquez.
Yeah.
And I just remembered because I'd gone for an orchestra like last week. Was it last weekend? Yeah, last weekend. And I love orchestral music. I just love music in general. But they played Marquez, and I was there. I was about to stand up, go and dance in front, but it was not that space. So yeah, Arturo Marquez. Who else? No, they're not coming. But yes, those are like, yeah, some of my favorites.
In terms of your music, where do you probably hope that you can be able to take it? Especially now that you've started performing. Majority of the songs that you have online are featuring someone, and we're so looking forward to like a solo project.
Yes. Many of the people here have an issue with the fact that I'm always saying, yeah, this song is not released. It's unreleased. It's unreleased.
Yeah. I have a friend in the crowd whose music I'm also waiting for.
We are many. We're many. But yes, hopefully to release music by the beginning of the year, to release the EP that I've been working on, actually, because I put a lot of my heart in it. The genre was even different from me. I'd never produced anything like that before. The writing, I'd never also like fully written songs in Swahili like that, so I'd pushed myself. So I think I really just want that to come out so that people can see released by and not featuring by.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know, I don't think I said this when we started, but I love to tell authentic stories.
Nice.
And I mentioned that I not only write about myself, but other people's experiences, because I want to write something where when you listen, even if you don't know me like that, you can sort of resonate with the message. It can give you comfort. You can, if you're going through a breakup, it can make you cry. It can make you feel, peace after. But yeah, just to be able to have people tell me or post online that, oh, this song made me feel this, and this. I think that is one of my biggest goals when it comes to writing songs, like being able to move people. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll become as big as Beyonce. Amen. Amen.
Yeah. It's really nice. In regards, does writing in Swahili come naturally to you? Ama it's those things that you go get like a kamusi, put it down.
Hey, it does not.
Or consult, you calling someone, you're like, yo, how do you say this in Swahili and stuff?
It does not come easy for me. Now, I was born and raised in Kenya, but my mom, like, the first language I learned was English, of course. Yeah. And even in kindergarten, I was best in English. My mom always instilled Kizungu. So as much as I learned Kiswahili, like on the street at home, when you're talking, it wasn't like Sanifu Swahili. So sometimes I watch an ad or I watch something on Maisha Magic and it's Sanifu and I'm like, what? What do you mean? But for this specific one, like, that's what I'm saying, it was a beautiful journey. I said the words in my head in English, but then I had to go and figure out how to translate them and make them make sense properly in Kiswahili. Nice. Not like direct translation, but something that actually sounds kind of poetic, kind of like I actually put thought in it. So I consulted Google, which was not the best, but thankfully I had like the English to Kiswahili to English dictionaries. Yeah. So I was just like, what does this mean? Legeza, it was good vibes. Yeah. So it doesn't come naturally, but I had to push myself to actually go into that depth and see how best I can write in Kiswahili.
Okay. Yeah. The music came out really good, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations for
Thank you.
Yeah. I hope people are enjoying it the way it is.
I'm gonna enjoy. Thank you.
So your internal voice is primarily English?
Yes.
Okay. In regards to concerts, maybe like performances, is there like something specific that you would want to do at some point in the future?
Performances. Okay. I think I would want to perform with an orchestra.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in this room has seen Ray's like performance. That was beautiful. I really want to do something like that. I want to be able to have like the violins on the side, the cellos. I want to hear the two drums. And then I just want to be in the middle with my elegant dress singing something good, you know? So, yes, I really do want to perform with an orchestra. I also really want to start incorporating choreographies in my performances. I love dancing. So I want to be able to go on stage, bust moves like Brandy Minor, you know. Yeah. I think that is what for the near future, it's maybe the dancing one. And then as I grow, orchestra.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would buy a ticket.
Hey, please, please.
All right. I'm curious to also know from you. So home studio right now, or do you have a specific place where you do your music?
Currently, it's a home studio. I just sit on my bed. I do the mic like this, and everything is just literally. I do everything on my bed. Sometimes it's the couch, but yeah, that's when I'm producing for myself and recording for myself. I do everything on the bed or the couch. But I have a few friends who own studios, a few acquaintances I know who work at studios. So when a project needs me to go to a studio, then I can go to studio. But when it's just me creating, I just do it in my bedroom, chilling, pajamas.
Yeah.
No, good vibes.
The mattress is actually very good for acoustics.
It is. It is. Yeah. I haven't tried. I recently moved into a new house.
Okay.
I haven't tried recording in that house, so I don't know how stuff is gonna sound. But in my previous house,
it was quite good.
Stuff was okay. It was quite okay.
Nice. So in regards to like buying equipment and during these current times when taxes are like up there and stuff, what is that one thing? For example, if someone came here and decided, okay, I'm gonna give you 10,000 USD and get something, yeah.
USD, not Kenya shillings.
No, not Kenya shillings.
So I hadn't thought about this. Like when I had started out, I just thought, oh my God, you just need a mic and a laptop. But if you want to have like good sounding stuff, when you have a home studio, the most important thing is for you to get a good mic and get a good sound card. Good mic, good sound card, and then your laptop, of course. Headphones. Yes, headphones. And your monitors. But when you're just starting off, your headphones are good. If you don't have enough money for a monitor, your headphones are good. But yes, a good sound card, a good mic, and then of course your DAW on the laptop. Yeah.
Pretty much.
So
that's what you'd go for.
Pretty much. Like even now, I just have a sound card, I have a mic, and I have my laptop and headphones. If I need to monitor, then I'll go to a studio or I'll play it in the car. The car test, it works. It works wonders, you guys. Yeah, I'll go to a studio or I'll play it in the car or I'll send it to people who are actually sound engineers and they know how stuff should sound. So they tell me, oh, your bass is too much here. You didn't, compress this, do this, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I just have those top three. Top three? Mic, sound card, laptop, for headphones.
Okay. Yeah. Right now there's, I think recently I was trying to get something in and there was that 25% import duty and then like 16% VAT and then you're just looking at it and you're like, simkaya na hizo instruments, just keep them.
It's expensive.
Yeah, but it's I don't know, maybe what do you think, like for example, if you had the opportunity to speak maybe on behalf of musicians to someone who had the power to do something about it, what is that one thing that you would ask for?
Well, I don't know if there's one. There's so many things. There's so many.
Okay, 3, 4.
I think just being able to treat musicians as like proper career people. You see, like I come here and I perform. I've done a set for an hour, but it's taken me 4 weeks to prepare. I've paid for rehearsal space. If the funds allowed, I've paid for transport for all of my instrumentalists, for myself. If people are hungry, I'll cater to that, you know. So there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that I don't think people see. Ukumbele. So I think just being able to treat musicians as proper career people and pay them their dues, because it's very tuna struggle ukunja, guys. I once did an interview where I was asked if I can survive just by what I make as an artist alone, and I said I'd be homeless.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they say starving artist. Yeah. It's a thing. That and being able to, like, the government. I really want the government to be able to create grants for artists.
Yeah, travel grants,
production grants. Yeah. Like I did Santuri. By the time I was doing Santuri, they were being funded by Gote.
Yeah.
So many foreign countries come and fund beautiful projects here. Yeah. I really want to see our country fund those projects. I want to say, oh my God, I did this project that taught me how to do live performances on like an Ableton push. And you know who funded it? The Kenyan government. Exactly. I don't want to always say, I'm really thankful for those grants, but it doesn't always have to be, oh, this was funded by Germany, this was funded by France. Yeah. Why can't we fund our own artists to help them grow? Yeah. You know? Yeah. Amen.
Exactly. Yeah.
Amen.
You actually need to see what the taxes are doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is on a policy, and on a policy level in general for musicians, artists, any artists, basically.
I don't know why that question feels like it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe just allocation of certain budgets to specific things, or maybe zero rating taxes on equipment or something.
I think maybe taxes on equipment. Because, you know, there was a time where like you used to pay so much money to go to studio. Yeah. Like you're being told to record a song is like 15K, etc. And now we've reached a place where we can have home studios. And so for people to grow in this space, things need, like, so many things in this country need to not be taxed as much as they're being taxed. Yeah. But if we give artists the space to be able to use, or with the money that they make, be able to grow themselves in a place where they don't feel like kiani kuna uchungu, I think that would be really beautiful to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
In regards to touring, is it something that you've been thinking about, or
touring,
you're preparing yourself for that? Yeah.
I don't want to say that I'm too small of an artist to do tours, but I really would love to tour. Like right now, I don't think I can do like country by country by country tours. I can do like a local tour, but I'd love to go to different places, perform for different people, and see who actually is listening to my music out there. But also in this capacity where I am right now, I still would love to tour internationally. Yeah. You know?
I actually feel touring internationally is much easier than locally, because the moment you go to Nakuru, you know, things completely, you know, change.
Yeah, and I don't want to say, I feel like most of the music that I make is not as mainstream for me to really break nationally. So maybe, I think internationally would be fun. It would be great. I don't even have to go at it. They're announcing me as an artist who's coming to headline, just to go and be in a different space than I'm used to, meet new artists, meet a new crowd, and hopefully gain a different fan base. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I would love to go into the questions from the lovely audience. Wow. They call you Gabs, yeah?
They call me Gabs.
Okay.
They call me Gabby out here.
Okay. So, hello, Gabs.
Hi.
I hope I can call you Gabs. Okay, I don't know.
That's fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So, love your music, mellows me up. Question: what are some tough aspects of making or writing music? And then I love seeing your growth, by the way.
Thank you. Right. Who's that?
Dr. Octavius.
Dr. Octavius. Hi, Octavius. So, it says hard aspects of writing / making music.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for me, now in regards to writing, is the writer's block, when the words just don't come. Because sometimes, like I said, I'm a really good writer. Words flow really easily for me. But there are days where, yani, I can't even write at all. So that becomes really difficult because I'm in a space maybe I've had a really good beat and I want to write for it. But whatever I'm writing is just so terrible that I don't even enjoy that beat anymore. You know, so those spaces where you want to create, but the creativity is not coming properly the way you want it to come out. Making music, I think also the whole block aspect, because when I'm producing, like I know I want these drums. I know I want this sort of synth. I want the bass to sound like this. But I don't know what happens, but it just doesn't sound the way you want it to sound, you know? So I think, those are my biggest issues, just the blocks, because I'm innately very creative. And when I can't create, I get frustrated. I'm just like, what's going on, you know?
Interestingly, that's the next question. So what do you do to get out of a creative block?
Hey, you guys, you know I have a podcast. It only has one episode, but I talk really in depth about this. So like I said, I'm very creative. When I can't make music, I paint. When I can't paint, I make jewelry. I made this last night, by the way.
Nice. We should auction it.
Auction. When I can't paint, I mean, that would make me really happy. Going once, going twice. If I'm not painting, I make jewelry. If I'm not making jewelry, I'm doing something, I'm cooking. So, I usually find another outlet to create. And when I can't find another outlet, I just sit, I ground myself, I go outside. I love nature. I'm a plant mom, or I hug my dog. But I love to touch grass. I really love touching grass. Shout out to my dog Bean. She's been there through all of the rehearsals. She couldn't come today, but she sends her regards.
Okay, say hi to what's the name?
Bean.
Bean.
Like Maharagwe.
Ah, nice. Okay. Next question. Okay, it's not a question really. You're beautiful. Aww. Maybe you've heard it a lot.
Thank you.
But from this stranger, you're beautiful.
Thank you so much, stranger. Thank you.
More love.
You know, I don't have my glasses. I can't see.
I love you.
I love you. I love you too.
They love you.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to cry.
What inspires you?
What inspires me? That is a good question. You guys have seen that Beyonce song where she says, that's a good question. I think nature inspires me a lot. Like, I'm always in awe of God's creation. And sometimes I just sit and I look at nature and I just feel like crying. You know, sometimes I was in Diani once and I was just walking on the beach and the waves made me write a song on the spot. Okay, not write, but like create a song on the spot. But nature is a big inspiration in my life. I feel like in another life I was Mother Earth or something. I mean, but nature is my biggest inspiration. My mom is also another inspiration. Like, she's always pushing me, even in very subtle ways that I don't even think she understands that she's pushing me. But she'll just say something subconsciously, and I'm like, well, I hear that loud and clear. So my mom is a big, big inspiration. My friends, Mpilo, Joy, Iana, like so many people who couldn't be here today are such an inspiration, because I feel like I'm surrounded. They're not only just my friends, but they're amazing artists in their own capacity and amazing human beings in their own capacity. I see what they do and I'm driven to do something as well, you know. And it's such a beautiful support system. Like, I am here, my people are watching. If they're not here, they're supporting me from somewhere. But they inspired me to keep going and to keep creating. And to just keep being Andiyah. So nature, my mother, my friends, and God.
Beautiful. So these questions are very interesting. They're just tying into each other.
Hey.
How does it feel knowing family supports you?
Yo, it's so good. Like, knowing that the people who brought you into this life, and the people from like your bloodline support you is very beautiful. Not half, but so many of my family members are here today. My cousins are here. Yeah, and my cousin Lucy at the back there, she's also an amazing artist. One day you'll see her on this stage as well.
Yes.
But it's like I always tell people, I've never faced any, like no one has ever tried to fight me in regards to who I am as Andiyah, as an artist. I'm always getting support from everybody, my uncles, my aunties, my cousins. And it's just beautiful knowing that if I don't have any friends, at least like 5 of my cousins are going to come for my show. Or if they can't, they're going to post about it. But in everything that I do, I always get support from them. Even if it's tiny, it's always there. So it's really beautiful having support from your family. Yeah. Like even my mom couldn't be here today, but she was like, I want to buy tickets for 3 people. Let me get tickets for, Yeah. So it's like those little things just make me feel like what I'm doing is seen and I'm being appreciated for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is great. I feel like if you have a great support system, sometimes you get to even channel a little bit more of that feeling into the music and their creativity. Yeah. Even though I also understand that if you do not have support, again, you employ spite.
Yeah.
And you throw it out there. So it's interesting again that 2 people have asked this question. Do you ever at any point think of giving up?
Yes. Yeah. I have had a very long battle with anxiety, and I think now I'm better equipped at handling it or managing it or not letting it get to me. But sometimes it does. And sometimes I'm just feeling so low. And as much as I love being an artist, as much as I love to create, I'm just like, is it worth it? Sometimes I sit down, for example, I would have had a show, and if no one posts about it, I'm just like, is it worth it? The funny thing about human beings is you can see a lot of your potential, and there are days where you appreciate it. But whenever the lows hit, they hit. And you forget all of the wonderful things that you've done. You forget how impactful you are to others. It's like it overshadows it so much. So whenever I feel like that, I usually just tell myself, it's just a journey. You just need to brave this, and it's going to be an uphill battle. And then what I do is like, even when I'm in that state, I constantly thank God. I'm always grateful. I constantly thank God for like bringing me to where I am, even if it's a terrible situation. And I know that he's also going to, like, whatever is coming after is going to be so good that I didn't even fathom it. So yeah, I love to be grateful. I feel like it pushes me a lot when I'm just thankful in every situation, good or bad, Yeah, it's that little like form of grace and, faith and hope can go a long way. Yeah.
Awesome. So choose running around naked for a day outside your house for strangers, or having your nudes licked by devious dad.
Actually, by devious dad. Oh my God. Running around naked
For strangers.
for strangers. I just run around naked for strangers. They don't know me. Or having my nudes leaked. Hey, but I don't have nudes out there like that.
Just,
So
it's hard to choose.
let me just run around naked. Because it's only strangers. When something hits the internet never forgets. Yeah, so.
It's interesting. Okay. You look so good. Who's your stylist?
I'm my stylist, you guys. You see, I told you I make my own jewelry. Yeah. No, I'm styled by myself. But then I'm also, like I said, my friends are big inspirations. I look at Mpilo and I'm like, she's looking nice. Maybe next time I'll wear an outfit like that. I look at Joy, I'm like, yeah, it's giving. So yeah, my stylists are myself and the people around me and Pinterest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're also offering their services?
Oh.
Yeah.
So you see me
after.
in the behind the tent.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so you have a very beautiful voice. It's
Thank
giving
you.
Summer Walker.
Hey, wait.
Very soulful.
Thank you.
What song, local, reminds you of home? Like your roots?
Local.
And then please note, by your roots, I mean the thoughts and feelings that not many see.
Wow. Who asked that question? Hey. Whoa. Okay. I feel like I know who asked this question. But is it just one song? Should I pick just one song? Or any songs?
Yeah, any songs.
Okay.
Be a bunch of songs.
There's a song by Xenia, Watu Wangu. Even think about it now, I want to cry. Bro, I love to cry, by the way. Yeah. Watu Wangu is like, it shows how thankful she is of the people who have been with her from the get-go till where she is right now. And whenever I hear that song, I want to cry because like there's people who've come along in the journey when I'm still on the bandwagon going, but there's people who've been there from day one. You know, they've always supported me. They've always just given me motivation.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Watu Wangu very much like reaches a deep part in my soul that every single time I hear it, I must, even at her show, when was it? Like last month. I was literally standing there crying because it's that beautiful. Yes, Watu Wangu, and then any song that has Luo and that's good vibes reminds me of my Luo roots. Yeah, that's a bit surface level, but I love Luo music.
Okay. Nice. This is a compliment. I just got another favorite live performer.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Another one. Andiyah, you're such a wonderful soul. You're so gifted. Question is, do you honestly feel valued as a singer or creative in Kenya?
You know, the Kenyan industry is a very funny industry. You know, I feel like people are rarely support, like they can see you're a good artist, but they would not support you when you're still a growing artist. They will come when you're big.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and say, oh, you know, I've been listening to your music from the big. Oh my God, you've done this, and this, and this. And sometimes it makes me really sad because we don't see the potential that's there. You know, because there's so many, like just within my circle of artists and friends, there are such amazing artists, such beautiful artists that I'm like, if 100 Kenyans could today just start reposting your music like this, you would go so far. But people won't do that because you're still a growing artist. Ebu ask me the question again.
Yeah, so do you feel valued as a singer or a creative in Kenya?
I feel valued by the people who are currently listening to my music, currently around me, currently like riding that bandwagon with me. I know the more I grow, the more I'll feel value because that's just the dynamic of the industry.
Yeah.
But with the people around me and the people who are following along my journey and the people who, especially the people who know my songs that are unreleased, shout out to Mugambi. Yeah. Especially the people who know my songs that are unreleased. Like that makes me feel that even when the music comes out, there's people who are gonna listen.
Yeah, they're gonna
you know.
listen to it.
So yes, I do feel valued. I don't take anything for granted, and I am where I need to be in this moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel, this is just off of that, do you feel that the more you get recognition and, you know, a following, maybe a fan base, the more you become rigid as a creative? Like, in terms of the expectation from the people who start now listening to your music kind of makes you more careful in terms of what you release and how you release it, how you structure your music and stuff like that? Or do you feel, if you want to express yourself a certain way, you can just do it? I'm just giving, because I was listening to a lot of comments on, Andre 3000 just released the flute album, and then guys were over there and they're like, yo, we don't deserve his raps anymore and stuff like that. So there's pressure. There's people who loved it. There's people who are like, man.
Yeah, no, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
I've always told myself, currently people know me now as an R&B artist. But that's not how I want to be known, because I think I said earlier, I listen to a lot of things. I'm inspired by a lot of things. And so depending on what journey I'm on, I'm going to release music that resonates with that journey. Whoever doesn't like it, hey, I was shouting. Whoever doesn't like it, sorry. But I'll find people along the way who will like it, because I look at it from a perspective, like as a consumer myself. There's musicians who have released music that I resonated with, and then an album comes out and I'm just like, it's not that good. But I'm not gonna stop listening to them because their music is different.
Yeah.
Because an artist expresses. That's how they
Sometimes they have to dig really deep
exactly
to come up with that
exactly
content.
And if it's not something that I'm happy with, that's me. But there's somebody else who's gone through the exact same thing that artist has gone through,
and resonates with it.
exactly. So they're like, oh, I never used to like this person's song, but now this is kind of giving, So it is possible that when expectations become larger and when more people are now discovering you want to cater to that audience. But I feel like for me, I'm going to try my best and remember why it is I do this.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing it for the people. As much as I want to tell authentic stories, I'm also doing it for me as an outlet.
Okay.
Yeah. Rock album, one day. I used to listen to XFM, you guys. XFM was real.
It was real, yeah.
It's real.
Nice. So someone is asking, when did you just know you can actually sing? And I mean sing sauti ya ninga type of stuff.
Hey, wait, what does ninga mean? I told you I'm working on my what does it mean?
I don't know what ninga is. Maybe it's like a bird or something.
Yeah. I've always known I could sing since I was a toto. I remember I went to Loreto Valley Road in primary school, and on the way back home, I used to sing for my people, Lazizi, like my friends on the bus, Lazizi, and everyone used to tell me sing. I remember kids from like class 8 always used to tell me, oh, come sing for us. I'd switch schools and it was the same story. So I always knew I could sing, but to fully get into performing, I think it started in like 2019-ish. Yeah, because now I was doing my IB in 2019, 2020, and I did musicals. And musicals, they need you to be on stage, act and sing. Yeah. And not just sing quietly. Like sing. You need to sing. If your mic is not working, the people at the back need to hear you.
Yeah, so you need to
and I was pushed. I never used to think I could belt, but I was pushed to limits that I didn't even know I could reach. Okay. So I think that's when it hit me that, if I put in the work, I can do this.
You can be the ninga.
Exactly. Okay. Whatever that is.
Yeah, so you are a triple threat.
Wait.
Producing, vocals. What is this? Marketer? Did you do art? I don't remember if you did art.
I do art. I did.
Can't wait for you to receive your eventual flowers.
Thank you. This is also me kind of receiving my flowers, you guys being here, so thank you.
That's really good. Are you multi-hyphenate or multi-potentialite?
I call myself a multi-potentialite.
Okay.
Because I do so many things. And even if I don't do it now, if I want to do it, I will do it. Okay.
Nice.
So I'm always just nakwanga kila mahali. I write, I sing. I can be a chef if I want to. I used to sell for people flatbreads. I make jewelry. I paint. Nitamu, you guys. Let me tell you.
What's your go-to meal? Like, what's your go-to thing that
Whenever
you
people
love to
come,
prepare?
whenever people come over, I'll make flatbreads. Flatbreads. They're like naan. So I make flatbreads. I make butter chicken, and I'll make like fried potatoes. Oh. Nicole came to my house for rehearsals. What's it last week? And so, like, if I have time to cook and to feed my people, I'll make something. So this day I didn't have enough time to cook something, but I made soup because I'd been craving butternut soup since I woke up, and there was one butternut in the house. I said, I'm making soup. Hey, it was good. I wasn't even making it at oh my god. I asked them, are you guys hungry? I don't have much, but there's soup. Yeah.
This is interesting.
No, it was really good.
I think we're on the same wavelength. I love that. Flatbreads, naan, everything.
One day I'll
butter
cook for
chicken.
you.
Nice.
One day I'll cook for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's on record. Right. How does it mean to you to connect to your audience through your music? Or what does it mean for you?
What does it mean for me to connect with my audience through my music? Like I said, I always want to tell authentic stories. I want someone to DM me and tell me, I was going through this when you released this song, and it, helped me get through whatever I was going through. And I went through something like this, and it's good to hear or listen to a song that fully details what I can't talk about, So yeah, it does mean a lot when my audience can relate with my music, or for me to connect with them through my music. Yeah.
Nice. And then the final question. Oh, it's not a question, it's actually a comment. So first time in Cheche sessions, but definitely not the first time seeing this crew perform. Good to be here. Good to see the growth. Peace and love.
Thank you.
And on that note, we're going to close this session and invite the rest of the crew.
The band.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was so much fun.